Hi everyone, glad you're with us tonight. I'm Darren Kramer.
I'm Ann Nyberg. New Haven officers were out in full force today, marching to City Hall to let the mayor know they are livid about the layoff of 16 officers.
Those layoffs come as police investigate several shootings, including one that just happened tonight. Someone was shot on Shelton Avenue less than 2 hours ago. Police are still out there on the scene investigating now. News 8's Bob Wilson live in New Haven tonight, where many are concerned about safety. Bob?
There is a lot of concern on the streets. Right now, Shelton Avenue is blocked off here. They're actually working the scene up down the street a little bit. They say 4 shots rang out about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. One person was struck in the leg. They're still trying to track it down, figure out exactly what happened here. But as this scene goes on, there were also a significant police force across town over on Derby Avenue after a shooting there last night. That was a double shooting at a Dunkin' Donuts. People in that area we talked to are a little bit concerned. They did see the police presence today. There were motorcycles out. There were police cars. They also say they're a little concerned because they know that police presence is going to go a little thin, especially with the layoffs. We talked with one man who runs a bakery right next to the Dunkin' Donuts. He's been there for years. He says he's keeping his fingers crossed. How's business been?
Not good, not bad, just floating.
Just staying alive. Mm-hmm. Derrick Forbes owns the Jamaican bakery next to the Dunkin' Donuts. He's been in business for 16 years on the same street corner. He was here in December when a man was murdered at the Dunkin' Donuts, and he was here last night when shots rang out and 2 men were gunned down. While he hasn't been hit by a bullet, the bullets are hurting his business. Tonight, officers were out parked next to the Dunkin' Donuts and patrolling the area. There's a show of force. People on the street recognize that, and they were grateful for the officers. But with 16 fewer men and women in blue on the beat, Forbes doesn't have high hopes. How about when you see the cops out there and then, maybe they're not going to be there?
As a matter of fact, they only come when something happens. Without nothing, they don't show up.
Now, despite the layoffs, the mayor says the streets are safe. The police are still out patrolling. We found a couple of cruisers here on a call just a couple of blocks from the Dunkin' Donuts. They're out working the streets, trying to keep them as safe as possible. And the mayor says, the streets are still safe.
Well, he ride with his bodyguard, so he's always safe. But for us, we have no protection. I just think it's a bunch of crap, that's all.
While Forbes is worried about 16 fewer officers on the streets tonight, the mayor says the next budget, which is due in 2 weeks, will have even deeper cuts, which Forbes says will cut into his business that is already on life support.
It's going to be bad for the business around here. I mean, this is a high-crime area, and, it's not good for business.
Right now, they're still actively working this scene. They say they're not sure how much longer they'll be out here, but the police are out. They are on the streets, and the mayor's still saying they're safe. He says they're going to still work hard to fight crime. They're just going to have to do it in a different way. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in New Haven, News 8.